Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, it's Rafe Gal. This is Cave Story Plus. If you didn't catch my last one, this is a series I started 2 years ago, and it's one that's bothered me that I didn't go back and finish. I messed up the progression to get the true ending, and got frustrated and quit out the game. So this is my kind of second attempt. I started back basically at the point where I'd messed up, the divergence point where I accidentally took the jetpack from Booster without realizing what I was doing. So I couldn't save Curly. And so I went back through, recreated the save file effectively, or got close to where I was before, at the very least. And I'm hoping that this time we can actually finish it. Now, this is a very challenging game. We're gonna have some there's a chance that I'll get to a point where I can't finish it, but it's a beatable game. It's a challenging but fair game. Okay, most of the time. Sometimes it's just wrong, but at least on this difficulty, it should be okay. There's just a lot of very tight jumps. Speaking of, so yeah, we're gonna go through the rest of the waterway. We're gonna get caught back up to where I left off, back in Momiga Village in this video, hopefully. That's much better. Okay, so unlike last time, we don't have the machine gun to help navigate this part. I'm gonna do my best to get through the waterway without dying or missing anything. That was the wrong way. No, that was the right way. Okay, good. Trying to remember which path we want to take here. There we go. That should be good enough to get through most of this. Crap. That's on purpose. We need to get up to that door. This is kind of the downside with this game, to an extent, is there are a lot of little missable things to get the true ending. It's very picky in that regard, and Again, there's not really a good indicator for a lot of that. Like, it's not an obvious thing. Trying to get my weapons max back out. If I can actually get Bubbler to 3, we'll be in really good shape for the upcoming section with the jellyfish. Which it doesn't look like we're going to, but that's okay. It says something where I'm actually sitting here considering not getting those hearts, so that if I miss this again, I don't have to... It's not as hard to die. We got loot. Yeah. I almost had it that time. I actually made the jump. It's really tricky. It does not play well. Whoa. That balance between having to redo this one section repeatedly and wanting to make sure I actually have health when I actually succeed. Heck. There we go. Okay. Text is displayed on the screen. Notebook. The notebook is covered in dust. Robots manufactured on the surface have limited aquatic mobility. In case of flooding, the system will automatically initiate a shutdown, preventing from short-circuiting. Below are instructions on how to service flooded robots. Learned how to service flooded robots. Flooded systems will begin a reboot automatically after using the above method of draining. So you have to go to the computer to get the to get the prompt for the notebook. Drain the water from Curly. You lost consciousness and I couldn't think of anything to do about it, so I gave you my air tank. It worked, didn't it? Ugh. She fell asleep. So that's the other thing, is that it defaults to, would you like to leave her here? It will take some time. If you don't take her with you, she's gone. So yeah, it's a bit convoluted. And again, this part is really challenging. And since I've already lost all the power on my pistol, I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, crap. I'm trying to think of what weapon I actually... You know what, the bubbler's probably actually the least problematic, and I just realized that the screen scrolled when I changed how I was facing. So I think I need to stop going backwards, or pushing backwards, so that I can actually see. And not push forward or backward, necessarily. That's much better. Something's coming. Okay. Suddenly shmup. This fight is really cool, but it's really annoying too. I was totally not paying attention and he was like right in front of me. I probably could have gotten some more hits in. There we go. And then Curly drifts away. So we do wake up without Curly here, but we have successfully rescued her. Apparently that guy can hurt us, and just lost us part of our... Okay, whatever. So, this is where I left off when I realized how bad I had screwed up. By the way, the bubbler is behind the fireplace in one of these locations, I believe. We're just looking for anyone or anything at this point, pretty much. Which I believe we just need to go activate the... There we go. Doctor has the red flowers, the Mimiga of the island are under his grip, tragedy is inevitable. I should have at least had Sue escape the island. Now we get the booster 2.0. Please honor my final request. If you see Sue one last time, please take her and escape from the island. She's Dr. Sakamoto's daughter. For the longest time she resisted coming to this island, but she couldn't be left behind all alone. She had no choice but to follow us. Please, take her and escape. Need to remember how this actually works because it is pretty tricky. Okay. Oh, just need to be better about actually hitting all these precision boosts. Did you even see the gun I made? Someone pilfered it while I slept. Should have just left the thing in my chest pocket. I didn't know it was going to be the case. Wait, that's my gun. Why do you have it? I didn't make it for you. Give it back. Polar Star was confiscated. You've apparently put a significant amount of wear on it. I was right to believe that weapons should always be constructed by oneself. I've always thought that those who fight with a firearm created by another person are all fools, growing overconfident with powers that were never their own to begin with, then blaming their own shortcomings on the equipment they use. Fools, still. Now I see, seeing my gun used by you with your hands, I'm still very touched. To use an incomplete gun such as the Polar Star to this degree. Pardon my rantings, how about this? I'll give it to you. After it's completed, of course. And so we get the Polar Star becomes the Spur. So the Spur is the best weapon in the game. it actually doesn't require you to boost it. You can't boost it. So that's great by itself. It has its base level is the level 3. If you get the level 2, it does this thin beam. Level 3 is this wider double beam, and the full charge is this long, like, super laser. Which I believe, yeah. So yeah, it's really powerful. I'm not sure if it's more convenient than the machine gun's pretty amazing as far as mobility goes. It's way more convenient than the jetpack. But at the very least, we actually have a ton of options now. We've got a lot of power, we've got a lot of versatility with our weapons, which is kind of the point. We can do that. There are a lot of areas I believe we have better access to now, including some of the stuff we were missing. So the last person that went anywhere was Kazuma, went to the egg chamber. We do have access to the labyrinth teleporter now, though, which lets us get stuff that we missed. Anyway, we're not going to do that right now. But we've got everything maxed out. Got the spur. We're back up, caught up to where we left off. We've saved Booster. We've saved. Yeah, we've saved Booster and we've saved Curly. And we're in really good shape. So, I am going to finish this game out somewhere here along the line. I really wanted this little redemption at the very least, so Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.